She turned her situation over to God and went on living, because if you pray and then you worry, you don't believe in the power of the prayer that you just prayed. And if you do, then you don't believe in the power of the God that you just prayed to. In 1 Samuel chapter 1, there is a man named Elkanah. Okay, he had two wives. One's name was Hannah and the other one's name was Peninnah. So Peninnah had kids, Hannah didn't. Peninnah would make fun of Hannah, and it would bring Hannah down to tears every single time, because your enemies will laugh at you and make fun of your situation for what they think they know and for what they think they see in your times of hardship. But one time after a sacrificial meal, Hannah went off and she went to pray. And in her prayer, she asked God to see her sorrows and to give her a child. She said that, God, if you give me a child, I'll give him back to you. A priest named Eli was in the temple or wherever she went to pray at the time. And he thought that something was wrong with her. He thought that she was drunk or something, because he could see her mouth moving, but he couldn't really hear what she was saying. He wasn't close enough to hear what was going on. Okay? Because when people don't know what's going on for real, they judge by what they can see and what they think is going on, but they ain't close enough, so they don't really know what's going on. They might think you've gone crazy by some of the things you're doing in the presence of God. You might be worshiping out of control, crying, bawling your eyes out, but it's not for everybody to understand. They might think you're going crazy because of what you're doing in the presence of God, not even knowing or understanding. And the whole time, you're unlocking your breakthrough. They could really be learning from what you got going on. Okay? When Eli seen this, he was getting ready to try to kick her out because he thought she was drunk. Now, she explained what she was doing and what was going on. He left her be or whatever, wished her well. And once Hannah was done praying, she got up. She went on about her day. But it says in the scripture that she wasn't sad anymore. We could learn a lot from Hannah right here. Because don't pray, then worry. Hannah did what she knew she needed to do, no matter what it looked like to anybody else, no matter what anybody else thought. She turned her situation over to God and went on living, because if you pray and then you worry, you don't believe in the power of the prayer that you just prayed. And if you do, then you don't believe in the power of the God that you just prayed to. But sure enough, God heard her. And the scripture says, in due time,